Hello, hello, welcome back to Debut Album January, and today we are taking a look at Frank Zappa's 1966 debut with the Mothers of Invention, Freak Out. This is an album that is quite interesting and quite important. Frank Zappa was one of the great musical minds of the 20th century. And in many ways, we might have lost him too soon, but in other ways, we might have lost him just early enough. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe the answer's somewhere in between. But anyway, here we have the Mothers of Invention, Freak Out. There are 15 songs on this, at the time was what was considered to be a double album. It's not a double album by much later standards. Starting off, song number one, Hungry Freaks, Daddy. Now, starting off strong with the social commentary and the musical commentary, it is sonically very typical of something you would hear in 1966. Like, the Doors came out early the following year. They were doing stuff pretty similar to this. Lyrically, it shits all over the American education system. In 1966, 60 years ago, 60 fucking years ago, Frank Zappa knew that the American education sucked, and it only got worse. It's only gotten worse in the 6 decades following. Jesus Christ. Like, this man was fucking on it, dude. This is his first album. What? The singing isn't great, but knowing Frank Zappa, that's probably intentional. Like, that is probably his full intention, to make it sound like total piss, when it comes to singing. Song number 2, I Ain't Got No Heart. This is lampooning the cheesy love songs of the time. However, it suddenly gets randomly intense for like the last 12 seconds. It gets randomly intense and kind of avant-garde for the last 12 seconds. It's weird. Song number 3, Who Are the Brain Police? It's shitting all over the journalists and the academic elites who want to control your every thought. There's this weirdly, like, kind of musical avant-garde clusterfuck in the middle. And then there's, a fucking stupid clusterfuck at the end. A really annoying one at the end, yeah. Now, granted, Frank Zappa might have intended to annoy you with that shit. It's really fucking cold out here. I'm gonna be wiping my nose and eyes a lot for this one, because I chose to review a 15-song album on a day when it's 21 fucking degrees outside. I make great decisions. Song number 4, Go Cry on Somebody Else's Shoulder. This is a blues breakup song spoof. This is the first one that's like full comedy. It's not trying to be mean or ironic. It's just kind of, making fun, but playfully, of that genre of that late 50s breakup ballad, you know what I mean? Song number 5, Motherly Love. This is the first song that actually seems genuine. It's a standard 60s sound. The only thing out of place is the moment you realize that the song is about sex with groupies. Yeah. And it's called Motherly Love. Motherly Love. Anyway, whew. Song number 6, How Could I Be Such a Fool? It's another breakup song. Kind of just another one. There's a lot of those on this album, but there were a lot of those at the time, so I think that's the intention. Wowie Zowie, this song is a total shitpost musically and lyrically. Let's see, song number 8, You Didn't Try to Call Me. It's another love song spoof, another breakup song spoof. Same thing with song number 9, Any Way the Wind Blows. I'm Not Satisfied, is a song making fun of the boomers' lack of satisfaction with their cushy lives in 1966. People have hated the boomers their whole goddamn lives, and for good reason. They've never stopped bitching. They had it so goddamn good, man. Oh, my God. Whew. Song number 11, you're probably wondering why I'm here. It's making fun of boomer activities, the protests, rolling their cars, but just being able to buy another one because the economy was pretty fucking good in the 60s, just saying. Just saying, the economy was fucking brilliant in the 60s. Song number 12, Trouble Every Day. Holy shit, this song is so relevant. It is shitting all over TV news sensationalism in 1966. I mean, that even predates the 24-hour news cycle. That didn't come in until the 80s. Like, this was 1966, just shitting all over sensationalism, because, they had to come up with new trouble every day and, beat their, local competitors to the punch on channel whatever. Like, this is insane. Again, Frank Zappa is just on it. Kind of on it a little bit too early. It's insane. Song number 13, Help I'm a Rock. It's another shit post of a song, but it's one of those avant-garde ones, and it gets really annoying. After about 2.5 minutes, it's about 5 minutes long, it gets really annoying. It gets really fucking annoying. Song number 14, It Can't Happen Here. It's another one of those stupid avant-garde tracks that aren't entertaining at all. They're really the only entertainment you get is like, this must have been a bastard to master, because they were working with tape, and probably only about 8 tracks of it. The unfortunate thing is, this song does have a pretty good message, where it's just like, none of that crazy bullshit you see on the news every day could happen here. You wanna fucking bet? That's the message of this song. Unfortunately, it's packaged with something so annoying that the average person would probably turn it off. I think that, and again, that's Frank Zappa. That might have been his intention. That might have, honest to God, been his intention. Oh, God. And song number 15, The Return of the Son of Monster Magnet. A 12-minute avant-garde shitpost. And that's the last song on the album. I don't really know what my verdict is on this one. Like, it's not necessarily a go buy it. I mean, I did, but it was like, hey, it's Frank Zappa. When the hell else am I going to find this at Second and Charles? You know what I mean? That's where I found this. This was in a box set, a three CD box set. But so this isn't necessarily a buy it. It's not necessarily a I recommend it either. If you want to get into Frank Zappa, I really recommend Overnight Sensation and Apostrophe and Joe's Garage and Shake Your Booty. Like, those 4 are amazing. Those 4 albums are pretty good. But if you want, like, earlier Frank Zappa, if you want to hear where he started, because a lot of foundation is laid out in this album, do definitely give it a listen. And it's so politically relevant. 60 years later, for Christ's sakes. 60 years later, he would also collaborate with a lot of these guys in the future, But, yeah. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the things that I might consider flaws with this album were probably Frank Zappa's full intention. A lot of the things that annoyed me, that was probably his intention. He wanted to piss you off. That was one of his goals with his music. But anyway, yeah, thank you all very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, leave a like on it. If you want to continue along this musical journey with me, please feel free to subscribe. If you want to hear me talk about something other than music, I have a podcast with 2 of my buddies. It's called Dorkies. I will leave a link to that in the description down below. And if you want to hear what I happen to be listening to that day, or a 15-second segment at least, you can follow me on Instagram. I will leave a link to that in the description down below. I post a song on my story there every single day. And with that, I would like to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you all next week for the final album of debut album January, Emerson, Lake, and Palmer. See you next time. Take care. Stay weird and keep jamming.